Welcome to this week's episode. It is my honor to be your host, Dr. Katie Williams, with Dr. Williams LLC and the Dr. Williams podcast. If you want to keep this show up and running, please take a moment to follow the show, leave a rating and a review, and share it with somebody that you think would enjoy listening. This show is about highlighting what I consider to be the most valuable form of communication. And it's something we all have, whether we're tapped into it or not. That is, intuition. Let's jump right in and see how today's guest utilizes their unique ability to tap into their intuition and how they use it to serve others. Make sure to listen to the end to find out how you can work with today's guest. I'm here today with Sarrah Smith, and she is going to do an intuitive reading for me where she channels a collective consciousness named Ezekiel. I'm super excited about this. It has Abraham Hicks vibes for me, which all of my listeners know is kind of my jam. So I'm really excited to get into this. Sarrah, thanks for being here. Can you introduce yourself and just tell everybody about your business and what you do and how the reading's going to go?
Oh, thank you for having me. I'm honored to be here. My name is Sarrah Smith. I am the founder of the Holy Light Intuitive Energetic Healing, and I am the voice for the collective Ezekiel. So my business is really based around healing. A few years ago when I started on this journey, I found that it was actually a collective consciousness. They present themselves as Ezekiel, who was sharing messages with me, and the messages were of this healing modality. So this new healing modality, Holy Light Intuitive Energetic Healing, was once of this earth, and they are resurrecting it to bring healing, and this time because this is what humanity needs. And then I'm sharing their message is that of healing and bringing humanity back to that state of unconditional love. And they are using my voice to get their message out and across. So when I do the channeling, sometimes they'll share a message that they have, but a lot of the times it's people asking questions, like you asking questions that you want healing around, or that, you want a little bit of clarity on what it is that you're going through. And Ezekiel will give you the guidance that you need. It might not necessarily be what you want to hear, but it'll be the guidance that you need, and then healing around that.
Okay. And, my listeners know that I'm doing this in kind of a vulnerable way because I'm putting myself out there. This is personal for me. But I'm doing this because I want people to see what it's really like to work with intuitives, because I'm a mental health counselor and I worked as a therapist for many years, and I really truly believe that intuition is how we really tune into healing, like you're talking about, and tune into wellness. And I want to promote that because I think that that's a better way of going about mental health treatment and really just all over wellness for people. So I'm going to just let whatever come out. I'm not going to hold back in any way and offer up my life experience so that my listeners get a fly on the wall experience, and hopefully they will want to do some of this for themselves, and maybe they can reach out to you to do that. And we'll talk about that toward the end of the recording. So if you're ready, I'm ready. We can jump in at any time.
All right. If you want to just give me 1 minute and I will get into zone. Greetings. We are back.
Yes, and thank you for being here. I really want to express my gratitude and appreciation.
We are honored to share this time with you.
So if you could, please, for the audience, just give them kind of an overview of your message and the purpose that you are coming through, Sarrah, in order to share goodness in the world.
We are Ezekiel, and we are here in this time to bring healing, to shine light on the frequency of unconditional love. So as you know and see around you, the earth is changing. Times are changing. And this is when healing is going to be needed most. This is a time for humanity to come together, to rise together. And in order to do so, you must begin to heal so that you can shine your light and share love. Love shall prevail. And as you begin the journey to enter into the new world, it's love that will guide you there. Love for your brothers, for your sisters, for your neighbors, for the stranger on the street. You need to come together. This is not the time for fear. This is not the time for anger. This is not the time for loathing, which is the frequencies that are feeding the earth at this time. It's time to rise. It's time to heal. It's time for you to step into the divine being that you were destined to be, that you came here to be.
Can you tell me what that role is for me specifically?
My dear, your role is to shine light on the consciousness of those around you, to shine light on the many ways of healing the human mind. Because you see, the ego, the brain, that controls many emotions as it protects the soul, as it protects that human vessel that you are in. But when you begin to bring awareness that those frequencies are not where you need to be, when you allow the soul to speak, that is where healing takes place. And this is your mission, to shine light on allowing the soul to heal, to step forward, to quiet the mind, and take the chance for you to step into who you are.
I feel that. I feel that I have a big mission in this life. I get a little caught up in the how to's and the whens and the formalities of how I'm going to go about doing that. And I know that my inner being is guiding me, and I trust that. And I want to tune in more. I want more guidance. Can you help me to know how I can do that?
My dear, the guidance is all around you. You have a divine crew with you. Each individual on this earth has their own set of guides, guardians, angels, guiding you to the path that you chose before you came here. So, my dear, we ask that you slow down and go within, get silent, and connect. Your guides, your guardians, and angels are there. You are already receiving messages. You receive them through downloads. You get those connections, you get those hits of this is what I need to do, or this is where I need to be. And it gives you that running, jumping start. But then you slow down. You slow down because you second guess. Now we ask that you put that human part of you aside and trust you are not being led astray. They will not let you fall, for your mission on this earth is to bring healing. This is why you are here now, and you are only going to continue to grow. So get silent and go within.
Okay.
Ask for guidance. Ask the questions, and they shall answer. When you ask, you shall receive, but they cannot step in until you do.
Okay, that helps me. That really does. I do get a lot out of meditation, and it sounds like I need to be just tuning in that way more
Yes,
often, more frequently.
correct.
Is there, since healing is your focus, is there something in me that needs to heal so that I can embrace this more, so that I can help others more?
we journey back to the inner child, your self-doubt. You're more powerful than you believe. Your voice is meant to be heard. There are some traumas from childhood that you have not released. Maybe not entirely. Maybe you haven't even begun. There are things there that we see that you haven't even begun to start to release. But you are a beautiful light and you are a beautiful soul. And as you release and let go of these traumas, you will step more into your power, more into your confidence, into your being, because you will see you are meant to be heard, but you are meant to be seen as well.
I want to. I want to release it. It is my intention to release it. I'm tired of holding on to it. I want to let it all go, and I really want to come into the fullness and the wholeness of who I really am. And I'm seeking that in a really big way. That is my heart's desire.
And show yourself receive. My dear.
Yeah.
We are sending energy to your heart center at this time. We ask that you just breathe in and allow this energy to flow to release the tension that is around your heart at this time. You are a divine child of the universe. And we are allowing you to give yourself permission to release this tension that is around your heart. Just feel it move down.
I feel my spirit guide with me. I feel Zach with me.
Always with you.
He gives me strength.
You have another angel with you as well.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like a solo hindsight episode related to this specific reading? If you do, send me an email at hello@drwilliamspodcast.com, and all you have to put in the email is hindsight and the kind of reading or my guest's name, and I'll know which one you're interested in. As I produced the Intuitive Wonderland, time went on before I actually launched it. So I have a unique perspective on each of these readings and how they played out in time. Most of these readings were recorded a year ago in the past. So I can offer my insight into the information that was provided to me and how the information has played out in time in my life. If this is something you're interested in, I'm happy to share that with you. Please send me an email and let me know. All right, let's get back to the reading. How do I get through to somebody that is resistant?
So that's the thing, my dear. We cannot force healing. You cannot force healing. You can lead the way You can give the tools, you can plant the seed on how to go about healing and what needs to be healed, but you cannot force a person to heal. You cannot force a person who is not ready. Optimal healing takes place when you are ready, when you are willing. If a person, if a soul is not ready, is not willing, it will not happen. The walls will be there, the blocks will be there, and then that only feeds into that anger and that lower vibrational feelings that they are in. Time, space, love, showing the way, but not forcing the way.
I have another question. This ability that Sarrah has to tune into you, is this an ability that anyone has? Can I do this? Can my listeners do this? Can we receive wisdom in the same way that Sarrah does with you, Ezekiel?
The connection that Sarrah and I share is a special bond, it's a special trust. Not everybody will be able to give up their vessel. Select few are able to give up their vessels. It takes an immense amount of love and trust. But you do receive guidance. You can receive guidance through visions, through hearings, through downloads, through automatic writing. And you receive that from your guidance team. We have charted with Sarrah to come here at this time to use her vessel as our voice. Just as Abraham has chosen Esther, just as Seth chose Jane, just as Mr. Anka channels Bashar.
I find it fascinating. I think the world finds it fascinating. It's just so clear. You know, we all do have this ability to tune in, and like you said, I am receiving guidance, and sometimes it feels really clear and other times it doesn't. And it just to have you right there. I mean, I'm speaking with source energy right now, and that is so exciting to me.
We are honored to be here. We are honored to be with you. This
I
journey
feel
is not for the meek, but the guidance is there for you, my dear. Now we are going to tell you to start writing things out. There will be times when messages are coming in that won't be just through meditation. It's going to come through your writing. Set the intention and go within and begin to write.
this feels right to me. I've been wanting to write for some time now.
It's
And
time to start.
okay. Can you tell me how to do it? What's what what do I do? Do I type? Do I need pen on paper?
There is no right or wrong.
Okay.
What feels right for you? Are you more comfortable at a computer, or are you more comfortable with pen and paper? You need to be comfortable. We cannot tell you the best way for you to be comfortable because you need to be in a comfortable, relaxed state.
Okay.
You need to be able to just release, let go, and allow for the flow.
And you're saying I'm going to receive, excuse me, downloads of information and it will come to me through writing.
That's correct.
Oh, that's exciting. That's very exciting.
It is. What you will be working on is very exciting.
Is it?
You have
Can
a
you tell me
book.
more?
You have a book that will be coming.
Okay, that validates a thought I've had for a long time.
It's about time. This is why you need to begin the writing. You have a book that will be coming. What you are doing now is behind the scenes. You need to step out from behind the scenes. Allow people to put a face with the voice. Make that connection a little bit deeper.
Okay.
There will be someone coming that is going to give you an offer that you cannot refuse. It will help to expand your business. Listen to your guidance. Follow your intuition.
Do you have a timeline?
Six months. 6 months.
Wow. Okay. Can can you ask, or can I ask you this? Will I be able to continue with the work I'm doing now while writing the book? It's an idea I've really been throwing around. Do I need to stop podcasting for a while and really focus on my writing? Can I do both? I don't want to get in that state of overwhelmment. I really want to be in that creative feeling.
My dear, the choice is yours. You have the power to decide what you can and cannot handle. This is your life and your journey. We cannot tell you to stop something, but what we can tell you is that you have the means, the drives, and the perseverance to be able to do both.
Okay.
So release the thought and the energy around not being able to focus on the two, because you're limiting yourself with a limiting belief before you've even started. Trust in yourself, believe in yourself. All that you desire is right there for you. And you can manage more than one task at a time, but you need to make that choice for yourself. You need to step aside from that limited belief that you must stop one to do another, or you cannot focus. Those are all limiting. And universe is unlimited. Your potential is unlimited. Step into that limitless potential.
I feel it. I feel it right now, just hearing you say it to me. My heart is so full. I feel so much love. And oh, I'm just so appreciative of this time and this conversation. Before we end, I just have one more thing to ask. Knowing who's going to be listening to this, do you have a message that you can offer for the people listening?
Children, as we talk about limiting beliefs just now, we ask that you step aside from those fears, from those limiting beliefs that you cannot accomplish your goals, or that you are not worthy of your goals, because you are. Your potential, all of humanity, you all have the potential to do anything you desire. It begins with healing, though. You must begin to heal. You must begin to free yourself so that you may step in to who you are divinely, as a soul, as a being here in this time.
Ezekiel, thank you so much. Thank you, truly. I really do appreciate you being here.
And so it is.
Wow. Welcome back, Sarrah. Wow. That was incredible. Oh my gosh. Wow, it makes you
Thank you.
thirsty.
Oh God, yeah. Thirsty, hungry, a little shaky.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this really has a physical effect on you
It
when you
does.
channel.
It does. So when I channel, it's really about trying to keep my energy as clear as possible to sustain their energy. And it's drinking water, eating healthy properly. I love chocolate. I'm sorry. I love chocolate. I love my sweets. I'm supposed to stay away from them, but I don't.
Well, you are human. You gotta live.
I mean, you know what? That's what I say. I'm like, you know what? I want my candy. I want my chocolate. So too bad.
Well, I know that you don't necessarily remember or know what we talked about. It was
No.
incredible. Ezekiel told me that my career is really going to be taking off and that I'm here to help others heal with my voice. And I'll be doing some writing, maybe writing a book, which was exciting, and a lot of really great information. And then at the end, offered a message to everybody that's going to be listening to this. So
Beautiful.
I think it really went wonderful. And I'd really love for you to tell my listeners how they can get in contact with you in case they would like to do the same thing and have this experience, because it was miraculous.
So you can contact me at Sarrah Smith at holylighthealing.com. That is my that is my email. I do have a website, holylighthealing.com. Or you can also connect with me on Facebook or on Instagram, Holy Light Healing. Really easy.
Okay.
Everything's Holy Light Healing. Yeah.
Well, that's wonderful. Thank you so much for offering me this opportunity and, just for really giving the world this opportunity, because you are offering up your being in order to channel Ezekiel and bring these messages forward when a lot of us can't do it ourselves. We don't know how to tap in that way. And for you to bring this wisdom to us is really a beautiful thing. And I know I really appreciate it. And I know a lot of people probably feel the same way. So thank you.
Thank you. I love doing this. I love connecting with Ezekiel. I love their energy. I love everything about our work, what we're doing together, and being able to bring healing, being able to bring clarity. It makes me, it fills my cup. And when my cup is full, then I can fill more cups. So it really is one of the most rewarding things I've ever been able to do. So I'm truly grateful to be here. I'm truly grateful to share this gift and to be on this journey.
That concludes today's episode. It is my hope that you found benefit in listening to today's guest and gained a greater appreciation for the guidance of intuition in each of us. If you haven't already, please make sure to follow us on social media under Dr. Williams Podcast. Look within, trust your intuition, and allow yourself to explore all the splendor that it has to offer. This is the Intuitive Wonderland.